What is up, Panther Nation, Pantherologists? Welcome to today's live stream. Appreciate everyone joining the live stream. Wow. That's got to keep the depth going. Yeah, we are definitely going to dive really hard into this whole Justin Houston signing. Then we're going to talk about some recaps. Also put a nice little slide deck together for you guys. So while I'm talking, you don't have to just listen to me talk and look at this. But I mean, I tell you what, man. I knew this was I didn't think this was going to happen. I didn't think we were going to sign another pass rusher. I really didn't, because of the whole contract extension of Brian Burns and all that stuff. Because I figured they were going to get his extension put together before really signing anyone. But obviously, we do need the pass rusher depth. I mean, it's something that we've needed. We needed another guy outside of Brian Burns. I mean, I think that we have a very good young core, right, when it comes to our pass rush and defense, right, in general, and our team in general is very young. But we definitely, in that pass rushing aspect of things, needed a veteran presence, right? We needed that veteran presence. We got him. And I think he's going to be great. Now, if we go look, let me present this. Let's go look at his PFF. So I got the PFF pulled up here. So if we go look at his stats from last season, right? 8 solo tackles, 2 assists, 11 sacks, and 1 forced fumble. Okay. Pass rushing snaps, 285. Run snaps, 89. Total pressures, 39. 6 hits, 22 hurries, 11 sacks, 15 stops, forced fumble. I mean, so he kind of does it all. Well, ED with at least 20% of the highest volume ranked. Okay, let's see what else. Is there anything else we're missing here? Yeah, I mean, overall, they've got him at a 73.6, run defense 66.4, pass rush 71.7. So he's pretty solid, right? He's pretty solid. Former Georgia Bulldog, going into his, I'm guessing this would be his. He got drafted in 2011, so shit. He's going into his 12th year, 13th year, something like that. 6'3", 270. I mean, drafted by the Kansas City, 3rd round pick. Honestly, we needed it. I mean, it is what it is. At the end of the day, I'm glad we got him, and he's here. We needed to add a pass rusher to this roster. We've all been saying it. Same thing with the corner depth room. We finally addressed it. We got a 1-year deal with him. He spent 2 years with Frank Wright, though, in Indianapolis. After spending his first 8 seasons in Kansas City. But yeah, you look at his stats from last year, 22 tackle. What was it? 22 tackles total. It says 8 solo tackles, but I think he has more than that. I don't think PFF is giving his full stats here. It's showing here that I'm seeing 22 tackles, 17 quarterback hits. This was for the Ravens last year. 21 tackles, 17 quarterback hits, 9.5 sacks, and 9 tackles for a loss, and that was in 14 games. Obviously, we need this. Needed him because of Marquise Haynes being hurt. That's been a discussion since with this training camp going on. Frank Wright even mentioned it earlier this past week that the possibility of adding an outside line, that they are in the process of adding to the depth of that. So they obviously didn't want to I don't think they wanted to jump the gun early on somebody, and they wanted to see how it would work out if, with Marquise, but you kind of can't just wait much longer. You can't wait much longer. We're not very far away if you think about it from the season. So, but overall, Houston's had a very good record. He's recorded over 506 tackles through his career, over 182 quarterback hits, 130 tackles for a loss, and 111.5 sacks in his career. So, I mean, honestly, it's a good signing for us. We needed it, and I'm happy. I'm all here for it. I'm all here for it. Guys, if you're just joining in, feel free to get in the chat section. Appreciate everyone joining the live stream. Make sure you pound the like button. Feel free to get in the chat with everybody in here. Wes says just signed Justin Houston per reports. That's good that we keep the depth going. I think that it was a great signing. Obviously, I think that our team still believes in our young core at least from a defensive standpoint. But I think that adding another extra veteran to the team was absolutely well needed. And I thought it was a great signing. I think it's a great signing. I'm happy for it. I'm all here for it. Obviously, our lineup's going to look a lot different now because we've seen so many different lineups now with everything going on. So I've been seeing. I mean, now you got to look at it from this standpoint. If we're looking at a lineup, so you got Woods, Bell, right, and then you've got Jackson, Horn, Luvu, Thompson. On the outside, you got Houston, Burns, and then Tuttle, Brown, and then McCall in the middle. I mean, that's what you're going to end up probably seeing. So yeah. Anyways, make sure you pound the like button. Feel free to get in the chat section. Love to hear your thoughts. Also, feel free to check out betusa.com since the link is down in the description. That's today's sponsorship of today's live stream. They are giving away 125% sign up bonus. Sign up for free today. The link is down in the description. Also use promo code Pantherology. You'll get a free bet or extra free bet with that as well. Also, feel free to check me out on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Very active there. Roppstar92_. So go check me out over there. And then also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please do so. And let's move on. So that's enough of the Justin Houston thing. Great signing in my opinion. We added the depth that I felt that we needed. We got that veteran presence. I still believe that we have a great young core behind these veterans, and I look forward to what Justin Houston can bring to this defense. All right, so let's get into the past couple of days of training camp and today a little bit. We're going to talk about that. So let me share my screen here with you guys. So yeah, we already talked about Houston. So let's get into training camp so far, right? So day 8 of training camp, there were some pretty interesting past couple days of training camp, honestly. While Saturday showcased, some offensive sloppiness, I felt Wright also found some encouragement in the defensive plays because Frank Wright came out and acknowledged the mistakes. That mistakes. He said that the mistakes are part of the learning process. It's going to happen. We all know that. We just got to embrace. He said we just got to embrace them and improve them. Prove today. Was valuable learning experience. The defense had the upper level hand here. I'm going to slow this down real quick. It's going pretty fast. But yeah, let me get it going here. There we go. You can tell Bryce Young's frustration was very visible during practice. Although he avoided turnovers despite the challenges that Young, still remains focused on growth, handling adversity, right? I've been saying that for how long now about how he handles adversity at this point when it comes to, mistakes. Not all was bleak of the offense, though. I think Young's ability to improvise was evident as he connected with wide receiver Terrace Marshall for an impressive touchdown in the midst of pressure. Reich applauded Young's resilience, stating that Bryce remains composed under pressure, which he has, and holding himself accountable, and that's what you want to see out of a quarterback, and that's those are some qualities out of a successful quarterback. Sean Jefferson had some great insight. Former players on the coaching staff, like wide receiver coach Sean Jefferson, who's been contributing valuable insights. He's been a 13-year NFL veteran, participated in drills, reflecting, he was reflecting his dedication and hands-on approach, emphasizing his unique coaching style. Um, so it was good to hear Sean say the things about that, how his passion, how his personal investment with the players is. And he brings I feel like he brings a very different perspective to our coaching staff. So there were some injury and progress updates. Chandler Zavala returned back to practice after being sidelined due to a hamstring issue. And then Miles Sanders' practice was limited due to a minor tweak. Now, this is day 8 up the recap that I'm going over here, guys. So just giving you a heads up. And then defensive lineman Nick Thurman's practice was cut short due to heat-related concerns. And then Rejon Wright returned after a long week of absence and has now bolstered up that cornerback depth room. Austin Corbett and Jalen Redmond have remained on the active pup list. Now, Corbett's ACL rehab progress, but caution prevails, making his availability for the season opener, which is very uncertain. Of course, as we all know, the Marquise Haynes has been missing practice due to his back issues. They're very obviously, we've been monitoring the free agency, and look what happened today. And then Von Bell took a veteran day off on day 8, maintaining an engaged presence during practice. But during day 8, the pass game, that day training camp had various targets shining alongside DJ Chark. There were some notable plays, included a deep connection with Young to Thielen, a touchdown catch by Damiere Byrd from Andy Dalton. But the defense impact has been you just can't deny it, how good it's been. With corner Josh Thompson intercepting Dalton, showcasing some consistent pressure. But in closing on day 8, training camps are going to have your ups and downs, revealed some challenges for both growth and opportunities. While I think day 8 brought a defensive presence and with the offensive struggles, the team's dedication to improve just remains to be unanswered right now. But as the training camp journey continues, I think the focus remains on learning and adapting and progressing as we move forward. Now, from day 9, I mean, the defense just in day 9, the defense just remained steady at hand. I mean, they just haven't let the foot off the gas. The practice extended into overtime, and then for the second consecutive day, the defense displayed dominance. I mean, they just have been dominant this so far. I feel like they've been very successful against the goal line stand, and the first string offense has done pretty well too. But the defense is just still standing their ground with our offense. Now in the red zone drill, running back Chuba Hubbard was held to a 1-yard gain on first and goal. Then Bryce narrowly missed a connecting with wideout Laviska Shenault, who then they ruled him out of bounds. And then the offense has faced some setbacks right now, including a false start by K. Mays, pressure throwaway by Bryce Young. The defense right now, the intensity and desire for extra work and optimism is there. They are right now. The defense is winning this training camp. If we're all being honest here. Hold on, I'm going to continue letting this play. I just want to make it loop back around. For some reason, it doesn't want to loop back around. But we'll let it loop. It should loop. Let's see, autoplay again. Okay, perfect. Now the practices so far punctuated some challenges, spirited challenges, and the intensity has just gotten bigger and bigger each and every day. Shaq Thompson's involvement, and despite not practicing, he's been fueling the team's energy from the sideline. Then outside linebacker YGM, he's started making some defensive plays. He's finally emphasizing the team's dedication and enthusiasm. Uh, Preseason preparation is already, coming to fruition. It's already ahead of, we're already ahead of schedule with that. Wright's already revealed that Bryce Young is slated to play the upcoming preseason opener against the Jets. While the number of snaps wasn't really specified, right? I obviously will see Young's participation will be, I think, significant, with the majority of live action planned for practice against the Jets on Wednesday, right? As anticipation builds for this practice with the Jets, Wright has really emphasized his commitment to really minimizing the conflicts around our team, right? He has expressed numerous times the unnecessary altercations and plans to collaborate with Robert Saleh to ensure a professional environment, which is what we need to make it as. There were some veteran rests, some player performances that were notable. Obviously, in addition to Thompson, veterans like Hayden Hurst and Thielen were granted some rest days. Their absence, I think, impacted Bryce Young's red zone opportunities, just given their reliability as targets in the close quarters. I feel that Thompson's active presence on the field showcased his coaching and motivational role that he brings to the table, right? Thielen adopted a more relaxed approach. He provided more of a positive impact beyond the workload reduction, right? There has been some rising performance and determination going on. YGM has very displayed some exceptional performances so far, just demonstrating a significant presence during practice. And obviously, I don't think that's going to matter now due to the fact of the Justin Houston signing. Basically, I feel that YGM is going to end up being a rotational role all over again now, unless he just outplays Justin Houston at some point throughout the season. Then we'll have that discussion then. But right now, I would say YGM, he has the ability with this 3-4 defense and the determination to prove us critics wrong to his growth and commitment here. I feel that YGM has acknowledged that his motivation to silence us as doubters to elevate his game, and that's why I'm saying if he can somehow pull it out of his ass to beat Justin Houston out, great. But Justin Houston's going to be starting on the outside. Black Cat Panther Podcast in here. Shout out to them. Appreciate you joining the live stream. As always, making sure showing your love and support means a lot to me. But some injury updates. Several players, including Damiere Byrd, Miles Sanders, have faced some injuries affecting their practice participation. The absence of key contributors, I feel like, provides some opportunities for our reserves to shine, right? So like Shi Smith showcased some skills with the starters in the slot. Linebacker Deion Jones made a strong impression with his transition to the team. Overall, day 9 closing thoughts of training camp. I would say the intensity is going through the roof. The defense has still been dominant. Some very spirited exchanges. The team's dedication to improve was evident by the extended practice, the collective enthusiasm as training camp progresses, and this team remains committed to growth, professionalism. Really, the pursuit of excellence is all we're looking at now at this point. So, great signing today for us, though, Justin Houston. So I knew that we were going to sign a veteran, just didn't know when. Didn't know who. I thought Nyakwe was a guy that we were going to end up signing. That didn't happen. I thought possibly it was going to be Clowney. That obviously didn't happen. I just think maybe some of these free agent guys out there just think they're owed more money than what they actually are worth. And maybe I'm wrong on that, but that's what I feel like with some of these, guys that are out there. Possibly, I thought also there was There's some other guys that I mentioned before. I feel like I'm missing, but mainly the two big names were in Yakwe and Clowney. But Justin Houston's great signing. Adds and brings in a veteran presence to this young core, and I'm happy about it. I'm happy about it. But yeah, I mean, this defense is just continues to be dominant in training camp so far. I'm looking forward to um the joint practices with the Jets. And doesn't look like there's any practice tomorrow. There'll be practice Tuesday. Then we got Wednesday, Thursday, the Jets joint practices. And then, of course, Friday, I think they take the day off. And then we have the first preseason game on Saturday. So I look forward to that. I'll probably go live for the first preseason game. I'm going to continue bringing y'all content, continue going live, and probably will start shooting out some more videos for you guys, like some edited videos instead of going live. So I'll probably start bringing that back. Also, guys, feel free to join the Discord. I do have a Discord. Feel free to join it. Let me share it with you guys in the chat. Feel free to join it. This is just a good way for you to connect with me. We bring in some your takes on the Panthers. We can talk. This is just a good way to connect. Actually, people in the Discord are texting me right now. Yeah, they're texting me right now talking about the Justin Houston thing. But here's the Discord link. It's in the right here. Feel free to join. You can join right there. And it's just a good way to connect with me and talk Carolina Panthers football, and you can share whatever you want in there about the Carolina Panthers. Really, we're just keeping it for NFL or Carolina Panthers content. So feel free to join that. Guys, make sure you pound the like button. Feel free to share the live. Click that post notification bell so you don't miss out on any new content. But yeah, great signing for us today. Let's see here. All right. Well, I appreciate everyone joining the live stream. I'm about to hop off. I'm going to start busting out some shorts for you guys, bringing you all that kind of content. So I appreciate everyone joining the live stream, showing your support. And as always, guys, keep pounding.